Hey folks, Species 7 here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. Well, I'm afraid after that initial burst, we seem to be stuck at 11.6 meters on all our pines. Ooh, the deer are enjoying the new forest. Right on, look at them all. Holy smokes, look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeez, I've never seen that many on screen at the same time. However, we have oats to take down. So that's a project. No, you're nowhere near. You're still good, barely. We do have a round of lettuce. Interesting. Let's get these put away. So hope everybody's doing well today. It is Wednesday, the 15th of February, 2023. Indeed. Now, I asked about what we should do now that we've got the roller coaster going, and it was suggested that I try some of the other productions that are available now that we're actually harvesting crops. Problem is, unless I buy factories and put them on the map, and there's not a lot of room for placeables, let's face it, all of the productions on this map are wood related, logging related, so that doesn't really help. I think what I'm gonna do is we will continue on until we get all of our harvests in. And sorted, and yeah. I just, at this point, we've done so much logging, you know. Most of the productions are pretty much the same way. You take either planks or long planks and drop them off and go from there. Yeah. So I kind of think that's going to have to be the plan. Is we will finish whatever we've got for harvests, I guess another 3 fields. And then I think we'll start selling things off. And I'd let you know what other map I'm playing, you know, but, I mean, I could give you a hint, or, you know, land it on you for proper. But, no, we'll just leave it a mystery. No hint or land or anything. I'm pretty sure I own a harvester. So our wheat is ready, and it looks like our canola is ready. So I think we are going to be on a major harvester haul here. I can't jump on this fence, it doesn't actually exist. Oh, I have so little money because I paid off our loan. We did owe just over $1 million, so that is now dealt with. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Okay. Well, she's still in pretty good nick, so we'll take her as is. So yeah, I mean, I do appreciate the suggestions. I just don't know what we can do to carry on this map, you know. Because I'm pretty sure that pretty much everything on here Wood. 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 Sell point. Where's another production? Well, we know what this is. That's the mine shaft. How come this is still marked here? That never went away, even though I did collect it, didn't I? Do I still have an outstanding contract? No? Don't think so. Deadwood tree oh, completed. We never collected it. Oh. We are. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Yeah. Hooray, money. Okay. But that's the train. Yeah, there is no production on here other than logging. And there isn't enough fields to really support putting production in place. Okay, we are swathing. I mean, if we sold off, well, that wouldn't even make a field. You know, if we got rid of the metal factory and the other warehouse there, you know, like sell off our wood production stuff, we could probably fit 1 or 2 more fields somewhere on the map, you know? But, yeah, I think this is a little bit too fine-tuned for forestry. There we go. Get the round edge first. Yeah, I was really looking forward to today. There was a couple of games releasing on Steam that I've had on my wish list for quite a while. Unfortunately, one of them, it would appear that the company has decided that greed is the better part of valor on this one. And for an early access game that truly doesn't have that much content, they want $40, which is, you know, $20 more than most early access games that are in its current condition. That was Last Starship, and it's too bad because I really enjoyed the demo and was so looking forward to playing it. But that's, you know, I guess because they were the developers of Prison Architect, you know, they had good success with one game, so hey, now we're a AAA studio now. Well, you're not. You are still just a small group of indie developers. But that's okay. There's already a whole page on the forums out of the few comments they've had that's basically the same thing. When everybody logged in today to grab the game and were stunned that it was twice the price they thought it would be, they're letting it be known. Okay, wow. We are full already. So let's get our pipe out and go see if we can find our Trackator. Oh yeah, we still got you sitting out here, don't we? Almost forgot about that. Here we are. The Fent Barrio. And an appropriate trailer. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to sell off. I have to go around with our auto-loader flat deck there and just grabby. Yeah, the new map I plan to do as little logging as possible for the first little while. Because, I mean, keep in mind, there's not only all of the forestry stuff I've done on screen, but I've done a ton of it off screen as well. You know, to keep wood in the water, basically, so we could keep all of these factories going. And whereas I do tend to do a lot of off-screen time on Farm Sim, it's usually a mix of things. And it's been pretty much all logging, you know. Boy, that harvester really doesn't pop in till the last minute, does it? There it is. But it has been a good map. And I mean, we're on, I think, part 85 or something. So it's not like it didn't, Whoa, why is this tractor? That's great. It wouldn't stop, so I couldn't get into position. Weird. Reminded me of the moon rover on Occupy Mars. Once you press forward, it just goes forward until you physically change its mind. There we go. There we go. And it can just sit there. There we go. Well, thank you for just obnoxiously spitting some straw out into the middle of the road. I mean, come on. That's just silly. Yeah, I think if this trend with the price of games keeps up, I'm just gonna only be buying games during sales events, and we're never gonna see anything that's newer than, you know, 6 months or a year old. Because that's just crazy. I mean, new games are going for pretty much $100 Canadian now. AAA titles, yeah. And I'm not that big a fan of AAA titles to start with, because I don't like paying for literally hours of cutscenes. You know? And that seems to be all the rage when it comes to AAA titles. You know, it's how much of your money can we sink into showing you cutscenes? Not a fan. But I mean, if early access games are gonna go from $29.99 to $39.99 for no particular reason, that's kind of reaching the end of my rope with it. You know, I'm on a fixed pension, for heaven's sakes. I have a hard enough time. I mean, I'm going to be paying for my new video card for a year. Yeah. And if it wasn't for the fact that they offered a year's worth of payments, I wouldn't have been able to replace it at all. So, you know, it's getting a bit much. I mean, I understand the cost of living is getting pretty outrageous, and even game developers have to put up with that, you know. But my income hasn't doubled. I'm sure nobody's wages have doubled. So doubling the cost of something, you're just pricing it out of people's markets. And like I said, in the forums, people made it quite clear that that's exactly what they had done. Gone from an item wish listed, ready to buy day one, to, yeah, I think I'll wait for a 30% sale, thanks anyways. What are those? I'm seeing these dark patches in the edge of the field. I guess it's just some kind of graphical anomaly. But those, see that little black patch? It stands out like crazy when you're up in the harvester. Or when you're up here. See how much that stands out? Oh no, I've made a giant chunk. Whoops. Wow, we're not even going to get a row done here. Well, come on, finish spitting it out. Boy, this is a sloppy harvester, man. Likes to just drool bits out for 10 minutes after you stop it. I tell ya. I tell ya. So... good yield on this field, though. I mean, look at that. You know? Expected yield 123%. Oh, that's pretty darn nice. This is going to be a bit of a drive. So as I said, the map I'm looking at, it is a homestead style map. But it's not based on, you know, hollow out a valley full of trees and put a field in. It's basically an abandoned area. Was a farm area at one time, but for one reason or another, over the years it became abandoned. So anything that was a field is completely overgrown, and there's basically just spots left to show you where they were. So I think that should be a little bit different take on it, and I don't remember when I started this video. Did I just turn it off or press some obscure key? Apparently some obscure key. Well, hopefully nothing weird happens. You know. Not that anything weird ever happens in this game. Pretty frosty day out here on the Sunshine Coast of beautiful British Columbia, Canada today. Went out for my walk this morning and it was cold. Indeed, man. Even with my oh so typical Canadian toque, my ears got cold. So, not a fan of that. I do prefer the cold to the heat, but like everything, should be taken in moderation. And this morning was anything but moderate. Yeah, I don't particularly want another headwind here. I don't see a reason for it. Other than this little silo, there's nothing around for miles. So, ooh, I might have left that tractor a bit close. Well, if we don't scrape the front weight off her, we're doing good. And I'm thinking to help cover some of these rising costs that it's been a year since I shut down my Patreon channel. I may just open it back up. Now I will give notice just in case any of you still haven't actually yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Now I just left another big pile of straw, haven't I? Dang it. Just so I could do that. Yep. Oh, almost directly across from the last one. Ah, that's brilliant. Well, at least I didn't quite back onto the road. That'll help. And if I do light up my Patreon, then the same thing goes that has always gone. If at some point I reach the lofty goal of making $100 a month from Patreon, I will shut off all YouTube advertising, so that you'll at least get to watch my videos ad-free. But otherwise, I mean, not that I make $100 a month on YouTube. Don't think that's what I'm implying, because believe me, it's not. That's what I make about every 3 to 4 months. But I mean, no surprise. Alright, let's go and grab this. Jeez, it was so close a minute ago. Yeah, this is big pile. And 2 more right up here. Yikes. Oh well. Luckily our forage harvester, or forage wagon I should say, seems to have a nice wide pickup and isn't bothered by large badumps of straw. Okay. Yeah, just barely squeezed through there. There we go. Okay, looks like this is gonna bring this to a finer point, so to speak. Indeed. Okay. Mo. That'd be funny if it harvested all those bushes. Let's go this side. Doesn't matter either way, it's not like it's a straight line, is it? At least this way I've got the pipe on the right side. Yeah, for some reason I always tend to start in the wrong direction, so that my first row around the field is always the wrong way with the pipe. So, just a thing. Big shout out to Sooty, still really liking the series he's doing on Deer Land. I see it's just had an update, but like Sooty pointed out, sometimes it's just not worth it. You know, if it's a very small change in things, or a change that doesn't really affect you, well, if it means a restart, then it's something you really gotta think on. And I have played lots of maps where you get just into it, as it were. You know, have all your equipment. And that's not even the hard part. That stuff can be replaced. But anything you've done to the map, you know, like these fields, for instance, that didn't used to exist, well, they will once again not exist. And if you watch the episodes where we created them, that ain't easy. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of work. There we go. Geez, I think I spend most of my time walking back to the tractor. Weeds growing? Weeds growing? What the heck are you talking about? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Let's jump out here. That's better. Ready to harvest. Big numbers. We can fool ourselves into thinking it's all good. Weeds growing. Alright. Giddy up, go. Yeah, quite enjoyed some of the things that Giants did on this map. You know, launching the boat was very cool. You know, it took a lot of effort. The roller coaster took a lot of effort too. Again, I wish they'd have been a little more, I don't know, normal, do we dare say, about how they were letting us know what they actually wanted, needed, etc. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. I see. The trailer is full. Okay. Now, wheat is chicken food, so we will definitely be putting this one in the silo. You can tell we're running a full load. It's taking this thing forever to get up to speed. Oh yeah, look at how fast the weeds are growing in this field, man. Holy smokes. That was what, yesterday we harvested this? Wow. We must have done a good job of prepping the soil. Stuff growing that quick, man. So when we do sell off the items, I will not be selling off all of the buildings, like the sheep, the chickens, the sheds. Those we will leave for the posterity of those that come after us. But, of course, all of the animals encased therein, and all of the equipment encased therein, shall be sold. And I haven't decided yet whether we will sell off the actual properties that we purchased. Probably. Seems reasonable. Allow somebody else to get their hands on them. Okay. Train? No? Good. That red van way up the road had me going there for a moment, I gotta admit. Alright, wheaty goodness. Come on, give me the tip. Give me the tip. Thank you. He's just about had to drive into the neighbor's yard. There we go. Now imagine these are going to run low on water soon. 1200, yeah. That's got her. Still no train, good stuff. Whoa. Okay. Those windrows are a little bit lumpty-bumpty. Having kind of launch issues with the tractor. This field's taking a little longer to take down than I thought. I guess we got a good amount out of her. I mean, so far as filling up the empty space with an actual field, you know? Alright, there was another 6% of a trailer in there. Okay. Too close this time. And there's no ladder on that side. I guess I could climb up the tire, but, you know. Alright, here we go. Oh, how come so slow all of a sudden? I was just whipping up that ladder before. Is mystery to me. Just for the sake of keeping the old stick on the right side of the puck, we're gonna go around to this end again. There we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to call the episode here. This is this is a bigger job than I thought. We've got a fair chunk of field here, and the yield is really good. So we're filling her up. I see the first DLC is up for grabs from Giants in this new second year, I guess they're calling it. So, but yeah, as I said, I'm not going to buy the Seasons Pass. Mainly because it's going to have too much stuff like what they just released, which is a new set of balers from some company or other. I don't even remember. But, I mean, you know, I just looked on the mod hub last night because I was looking for mods for the new map. And there's hundreds of balers. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, when they release their second platinum pack, I will grab that. Hopefully it'll actually be a farming one. And I'm one of the people that actually likes the logging. So. Okay. We're so close to full here. Let's turn it around and grab the extra 100 liters or so that it's going to need. There we go. It's funny. Oh, that one. No, I thought that one actually offered a bit of resistance. Whereas the tractors go humpity bump over these, we don't. We have, our feet have no hitboxes. Yes. Which is more than I can say for real life, I think. You know. Yeah. But anyways, guys, we're gonna have to finish this another time. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. It's, you know, would be nice if at least a small percentage of the people that watched would actually hit the button. I try and do it with any video I watch because I figure, well, you know, the person is providing entertainment for me. They're not, you know, not asking for much. The least I can do is click a button. So, but there you go. That's going to do it for this time around. I'm going to shut this thing off when it's done here. So, yeah. Till next time, do take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.